Oh my goodness, I don't even know how to start. I kid you not, I shot a video about a life update like in April, but I just, yeah, I couldn't. So if you're watching this, that means, yeah, I picked up the courage to actually shoot and post and do this. Okay, life update number one. Shortly after, that video of like new green flags, when we were celebrating our 3 years anniversary, I actually didn't know I was already pregnant. My body began, feeling weird. I was feeling nauseated. And then one day, actually after work, I was with my friend Maker, and then I was like, you know what? Let me pass by the pharmacy and buy, the pregnancy test and see, because I've been feeling kind of weird, So we did that, and then I bought two. The next morning, I found it was positive. A while ago, when I was trying to get back into, recording, I told you guys on Instagram, if you don't follow me, it's misa._. That's where all the tea is. I asked you guys that what would you like, like give me some of the content ideas, the videos you want to see when I get back. And someone said that you should tell us how you maybe told your husband that you were pregnant. Like the first one, I'm so impatient. Like I couldn't like plan the whole thing in my head. I was like, if I ever get pregnant again, I'll plan like, telling him I'm pregnant, like do the whole, reaction thing. But I realized it's not for me. It's not for us, because there's no way. Like as soon as I find out, I want to tell him there and then. I remember the first pregnancy when I found out I was pregnant. He was actually on his way to work, and he said bye, and then he was like, driving off. And by the time he was out of the room and then driving off, I was taking the test in the bathroom, and then immediately I ran in my towel. In my turn, I was like, hey, wait. I was like, look, we are pregnant. It is positive. There's nothing romantic about that. There's nothing, I was just like, yeah. And the second time, same thing happened. It was in the morning. I like to do my pregnancy tests in the morning. And then it was positive. I was like, no, I did the second one. It was positive. And I was getting ready to go to work. And I just come out of the bathroom and I'm like, hey, baby number 2. Jokes aside, we find out we're expecting our second born, my second child, baby girl, over. Now, all happy, all excited. Now, here's the thing. If you have been following me all this time, you know how hard my first pregnancy was to me, physically, mentally, emotionally, all those things. The always the second pregnancy is different. So in my head, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be better. But if I'm being completely honest, it was even worse. Okay, it was worse, but I'll do a separate video about the whole pregnancy experience. This is more of like a life update, so I don't want to get into all the details. But all I can say is that it was very hard. It was very hard. I was surviving on drips and nausea medication. Yeah. I couldn't even stomach water. So that is where everything hit pause. I couldn't go to work. I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink. I couldn't do anything. So I could not even shoot content, of course. And even when I was like, you know what, it'll get better and then I'll get it, I'll shoot. But I couldn't. I was in survival mode. But you know what? We made it through, a drip at a time. So I feel like that was the biggest life update, because it's what really dictated how the rest of the year went. The entire year I was on bed rest. And I'm really grateful for friends and family and colleagues, my bosses, like, who extended grace to me, because I cannot imagine going through all that and then having to go to work. I couldn't even get myself out of bed. Mark you, I have a toddler. That is a whole other story. Being pregnant with a toddler. But we are grateful. Life update number 3, baby girl. So I gave birth to my baby girl. I'm now a mother of 2. A whole mother of 2. Guys, I will share a separate video on how to manage a toddler and a baby. Because nobody told us it's hard. I think one of the reasons that I took even longer to get back onto the screen, to get back into YouTube, one of the biggest reasons is that I couldn't bring myself to even for context. When I had my first child, I only had one, so all the attention was on him. I feel like I got this. I was killing motherhood. Meal preps, whatever. Like, I had only one help. I was like, I got this. Let me tell you, second baby comes, and in my head I was like, okay, I'm here preaching to other moms. Oh well, I'm not really preaching, but I come off like, I got this motherhood. I'm killing motherhood, and now motherhood is kicking my behind, and I don't even know how to fathom or even how to process the emotions. Like, I remember one time when the baby was very young, and baby J, my boy, was also still young, was like, just turned 3, and no, I think it turned 2.5, and he wanted my attention, wanted me to carry him, to sleep with him, but I couldn't because I was with a newborn. Now imagine, this baby is crying, who needs my attention, the boy is also crying. Then that's what I did. I also cried, because what can't you do? So I feel like all that time, as I shoot this, or even as I think when I upload this, to be a few weeks to my baby girl's first birthday. Her name is Neza Jaira. She'll be turning 1 in a few weeks, and it's when I'm like, I can do other things. I can get back into the business. I can even like also be there for my friends, because for the longest I was like, I didn't have the energy to take care of kids, and then the family, the house, being a wife, and then have this work to do, and then be there for my friends. But I'm glad that I am finally getting back into it, and thank you to all friends who held space for me. I love you and I appreciate you. I can't fail to mention that my people who follow me, that's the biggest motivation that I also got. Truth be told, I never knew how much these videos impacted people until I took a break, I stopped doing them, and then I could receive messages that this video did this for me. Mamas were going to the hospital, they were like, back in the hospital bag, video helped me in this way, breastfeeding video helped me in this way. And I was like, so it's not just about me and how I feel and how I have to bring myself to actually shoot again. And thank you guys for the messages. I see you. Thank you for being in my inbox, if I'm okay. Oh my god, I'm sitting here doing videos, I'm alone, I'm speaking to the camera, and then you get 1,000 views, 2,000 views, whatever, even 100 views, even 50 views. Thank you. And you just, these are just numbers. But then someone reaches out to you like, hey, I watched your video on ABCD and this helped me. That is the beauty of doing this. And I was like, okay, I need to get back into it. Now that brings me to wanting everything to be perfect, and the right production team, the right cameras, the beautiful locations. I try shooting in my in my home as I used to. Tell me why that's no longer practical. With a baby, with a toddler, and then other people in the house, it could not work. Also, that was an excuse. It's almost at the end of the year. This is November. And I was like, you know what? No. I realized I'm not creating for myself, but I'm creating for all of you, the community that is out there. Thank you for the support. that brings me to this beautiful space. Shout out to my friend Angel for this beautiful apartment that she gave me to shoot, and I want to give her a shout out. And actually this is an apartment you can rent for a staycation, for a longer stay. It's Airbnb. Everything is in here. It's pretty, it's cute. I mean, for if you want to get away and just have time for yourself, 3 days and above, I'll leave everything in the description box below. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for family. I'm grateful to God that we made it. We made it. That we have actually shot a video. And if you've watched until the end of it, thank you for being here. That is a little bit about where I have been, now where we are going. So we are back to weekly videos. Do not forget to subscribe if you have not, and if you're new here, hi, did I say welcome? And if you are a returning viewer, subscriber, my people, I love you so much. Thank you for not giving up on me. Thank you for sticking around, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, because we're going to be posting every week. We're yet to determine the day that works for you and I, because we don't want to overcommit and then not do it. So yeah, I think that is the life update. Let me not make this video too long. Thank you for watching to the end, and if you've watched till the end, give me a heart emoji. I don't know how no, I can't do it. See you next week. Bye.